Hey guys, my name is David and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something that I wasn't really planning to do. And sorry if you can hear noises in the background, it's probably my neighbours doing some gardening. So, some of you may be aware of that our very own Pax Panic has recently passed away from cancer. And I just wanted to make this video to celebrate her life and her impact on me as a person and on my channel, and just to say goodbye to my very dear friend. I did a video a while ago that was titled like "We Have to Talk" or something like that. In that video I made when Pax was posting that the doctors have said that it's very unlikely that she will live without cancer, that cancer will always be in her body. And when I heard that news, I was extremely upset, and I made that video and I had loads of great responses out of it, apart from one individual who I won't name that took it in kind of a negative way. And it's okay, I've forgiven that person, and I know that it was kind of a combination of how I felt about Pax and another person who I was booktube friends with and hopefully still am. It's a bit difficult to explain, a little bit tricky, but I forgave that person a while ago, so it's okay. But I've still got that video on my channel, but I put it under private. And that's not because of what this individual said or commented or implied. It's because I made that video to let my feelings out there and be known and to express them. And I got my points across, and I felt it was no longer needed to, make my point known any further. And I also wanted to make sure that I was there for Pax, and I wasn't really trying to make it all about me, when I was just wanted to be there as a friend for her and make sure that everything was as normal as it possibly can be, and just be a friend and be there for her. That's what was really important to me. So I just want to offer my condolences and say how sorry I am, and all the standard things that you should say to somebody's loved ones. Last night, not last night, this morning when I got up for work at 7, because I had a morning shift today. I got up at 7 and I found a post from someone from the community tag saying that they were sorry about what happened to Pax. And I just found a post from Pax's boyfriend called Adam, and he was saying that Pax passed away last night. And obviously he said a bit more than that. If you want to know the full ins and outs, if you want to read the whole thing, it's there on Pax's community tag. So I just want to say a massive sorry and my condolences to Adam and to his daughter as well, as I can't imagine what they're going through. And yeah, it's been a while since I've had to confront death and deal with it. And as you can imagine, I was really shocked to hear this, and knowing that I had to go to work very shortly afterwards. It's been a bit difficult time for me at work. I had to talk to my boss and told her what was going on and what has happened, and she said, "You want to take the rest of the day off?" And she said that you can have the weekend off, or she's probably gonna give me some time off. I don't know. I'll have to wait for what my rota's gonna be like. So I just wanted to make this video. I do not know whether it's a good idea or not, but fuck it, it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. If you see this video gone suddenly from my channel. Know that it was probably the same result as my We Need to Talk video. But Pax has been a very good friend of mine for a few years now, ever since I came across her channel quite by accident. I think I was searching on BookTube newbie tags and I came across her Friday the 13th video, and yeah, I just clicked on it because I liked the thumbnail and I thought that she looked like an interesting person, and I watched that video, and based on that video I subscribed to her channel and I've been watching all of her videos. I know that Adam said that there is some other videos that Pax recorded way ahead of schedule and scheduled to come out on their channel automatically. So I'm looking forward to watching them. But Pax was very positive. I mean, me as a person, I'm very negative. I'm a negative person or driven person or focused person or whatever. I like to think of the worst possible scenario of something, and I do that because if you think of the most worst and most negative thing or outcome for any situation, then when it doesn't happen, you kind of feel relieved. I know that's not really a good or healthy way to look at life, but that's just me. And Pax was very positive, even in the face of death. She was positive until the last. I messaged her about a week ago. I would say probably just under a week ago actually, because I told her that I was doing this reading den thing, and I said to her that I was cleaning it all out and I was organising it and I made it all nice and as cozy as I can make it for a shed. And so she knew about this, and I was thinking a couple of days ago that, okay, I haven't heard from her. I'll send her an email and see how she's doing. And also there was some other things that I wanted to send her. I wanted to send her some stuff in like a package that I send for friends. And she was always saying to me that I don't have to send her anything, and I was always saying to her that I always look after my friends, and because when someone's my friend, I always look after them, I always support them, I'm always there for them. And she was a big part of my life, and I met her through BookTube, and she was another member of the community, but she was way more than that. We emailed, I won't say every single day, obviously not, but we emailed fairly frequently. And I said to her that the reason why I send her packages is because it cheers her up. Even when she was going through chemo and going through treatments, it always cheered her up. And I said to her that, when I sent her my last package that she got probably about 7 or 8 days ago, she was saying, "Oh, David, this is excellent. I love it. This is great. Thank you so much." And I was saying to her that that's the reason why I send her packages, is because it cheers her up. When you look at her channel, she talks about all this dark and horrific things, blood, guts and gore and horror, and all these books that have got no good outcome to them. And she's always wearing all these necklaces that got razor blades on them, and pretty sure she had tattoos as well. And you would think that she would be more of a dark, moody, young lady. But no, she was the most positive thinking person ever, and she was kind and sweet and smart and articulate. Even though I think that she wouldn't really agree with articulate, but she was so kind-hearted and so sweet and so genuine as a person. I remember what Mr. Morningstar wrote on his community tag as well, that he was saying something like he could rewrite that post as many times as humanly possible and he would never be able to fully express how he felt. That's how I feel when I'm doing this video. But yeah, it's hit me hard. I had a good weep at work, a good cry, which I'm again not ashamed of. And yeah, it just feels empty and shocking that someone that I consider my good friend, and someone I cared about, has gone through this, and this has happened to. That she will no longer be here, that she will be in heaven, that she's going to be put into a box of some sort, whether she's going to be buried or cremated, I'm not sure. But she's no longer going to be here. Going back to what Adam says, he says he's going to keep Pax's channel up, so people can watch her videos, which is really great because we can use that to remember her by. But yeah, I'm just so down and sad about it. So after my We Need to Talk video, I went through a long period where I had to process what was happening to Pax. And I think that this is the acceptance stage of it. I'm going back to what Mr. Morningstar said again. I'm quoting everyone, is that it's unfair. Yeah, this is unfair. Life's unfair. I know that you're probably going to be saying or commenting, or you're probably saying this while you're watching this video, is that David, she's in a better place, and as long as she's not in, and at least she's not in any more pain. Okay, fair enough, but that doesn't make it any better or right. And I still stand by about what I said as well, is that she should have died all old and wrinkly. We should all die all old and wrinkly, looking like an old disgusting prune, with like piss-soaked mattresses because we can't hold our bladder anymore, and surrounded by all our loved ones and our relatives, and dying peacefully in a nice warm bed, having a nice and fulfilling life. And I know that Pax probably had a fulfilling life, but it should have been longer. But yeah, death, as I said, is our constant companion. It's our only friend, and I always used to say to Pax as well, I was always prepared to kick death in the nuts and punch Satan in the face and just say, stay away from her, stay away from this person. And that always used to make her laugh and cheer her up. I mean, I strongly believe that she was positive until the very end, and wherever she is, whether there's a afterlife or whether there's a limbo or what happens next, wherever her soul is right now in her spirit, that she is still positive, that she's still looking down on us and saying to us that we shouldn't worry about her anymore. We should live our own lives to the fullest, and if there's anything that we want to do, we should do it. If there's anything that we want to say or do, we should say and do them things before it's too late, because we aren't all going to live forever. We are all going to eventually die, whether that's tomorrow or 100 years from now. We are all eventually going to die. And yes, some of these situations, like Pax, aren't really going to be fair. I mean, I don't really think that death is ever fair. but you know what I mean. And I remember I was saying to her that I wish I could take her pain away from her, that I wish that I could, like, save her, that I could take all the cancer out of her body and put it into mine, because I was saying to her that, I mean, all I've ever really known is misery and pain, because sometimes my life, well, not sometimes, a lot of the time my life sucks, and I just wish I could have saved her, and I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Pax, and I mean, I wish I could have done more. I wish I could have done more. Um, life sucks, and it's sad that this is the end of Pax's chapter and end of her story. And yeah, just feel empty and lost at the moment, and just there's nothing really there. Up here in my heart, and I think it's going to take a while for me to process this. That it's like someone that I care about deeply and still do and will always care about is no longer going to physically be here. That I regret not going over to see her physically, because I was going to go over and spend some time with her, like a couple of days. But she was saying to me that, David, you don't have to do that. And I'm saying, I want to do it. And she said, okay, fair enough. Okay, fine. But just wait for me to feel better. And I just regret not going over there when I found out about cancer always being there. And I regret not going over there and just seeing her while I had the chance. I will never physically see her in real life and spend time with her. And it's just difficult right now. It really is. Today I actually found a copy of a book about Mothman, which isn't a storybook. It's an actual non-fiction book about the mythical creature. And I know that because Pax, who I know what her real name is, but for the purposes of this video I won't say what her real name is, but I know that Pax came from West Virginia and that the Mothman was of a big interest for her. So that's the reason why I got that book. Yes, it was more expensive than I would have liked, but I thought, you know what, just to hell with it, I'll buy it, and I'm gonna read it, because it'll help me remember Pax in a small way. There were a couple of things that I wanted to send her. Like, I know that she had a interest and fascination for the Jack the Ripper murders, and I got her some 1888 coins from London. I mean, it's not guaranteed that Jack the Ripper or any of his victims own these coins. I mean, it's hard to tell, maybe or maybe not. But I think that I told her that I was going to send her these, but she probably said that she didn't, that, I mean, it wasn't necessary, but that's what I wanted to actually send her. I mean, I've still got them in my room near her little knitted stuff that she sent me, and a few written cards that she sent me as well. So at least I've got something tangible from her, which is nice. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it really is a bitch. It really is a bitch. Yeah. I mean, hopefully I've expressed myself properly in this video. Yeah, as I said, I didn't know whether it was appropriate to make this video or not, but because Pax meant so much to me, not just as a fellow booktuber, but as a human being and as someone who I considered a very good friend of mine, I felt it was appropriate for me to make this video. So I just want to say to Adam now that if there's anything that I can do, if there's anything I can do to help you and your stepdaughter, or maybe with the funeral expenses, I mean, I can't send much, but if there's anything I can do, whether it's money or any items, please let me know. My email was down below in the description, so please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And yeah, I mean, I do not know what I expect to come out of this video. Not a lot comes to mind. And to Pax, I just want to say thank you for always being there for me and being my friend and being this like shining beacon of positive hope for me, and just being a very good friend of mine. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm not doing this video out of sympathy or anything like that. Yeah, just, I don't know what I'm expecting out of this video. As I said, not a lot, I don't think. But yeah, if you need to talk about this with me or anything like that, shoulder to cry on, ear to whisper into, I don't know what I'm freaking on about. My email's in the description, so if you want to talk or whatever, just send me a message and whatever, I suppose. So yeah, that's all I really had to say. So I'll see you on my next one.